spend my money.
Can you give us another hint?
I will show you. It's just another way to spend my money for the country.
Are you considering a second story?
Anything I do is financed by me, so you know the word contributed. Just like my salary is contributed, but nobody ever mentions that.
Sir, are you going to add another level?
And I won Texas. I got the highest vote in the history of Texas, as you probably know. And we are entitled to 5 more seats.
I don't know. I have to check on that. And you know, they expect...
Check it. Why don't you check it, Brian?
The fact checkers expect us to check everything you say on the phone.
I want you to
check it. But for 4 years, those fact checkers didn't fact check anything that was said about... we don't need to relitigate that either, but they expect fact checking
Joe, why don't you
immediately.
check it, okay? Because I'd like you to. I got the highest vote in the history of Texas, okay? By a lot.
Here we go. So you did get the highest number of votes in Texas, so that's true. But when you're talking about...
then you don't have to say anything more, Joe.
I got to say this.
No, don't say anything more.
No,
don't qualify it by saying, I got the highest number of votes
you did.
in the history
I'm moving
of Texas.
on. I'm moving on to your claim that...
I didn't call for the meeting. He called for the meeting. So the fake news announced Donald Trump wants a meeting with China. No, I didn't want it. No, he asked for a meeting, and I'll end up having a meeting before the end of the year, most likely, if we make a deal. If we don't make a deal, I'm not going to have a meeting. I mean, you know, what's the purpose of meeting if we're not going to make a deal? But we're getting very close to a deal. We're getting along with China very well. I will tell you, you know, you had a point when I had 145% tariffs on. I put in for fentanyl. I actually said to people, where are we now with China, by the way? Because I kept adding more and more. They said, sir, you're up to 145%. I said, you got to be kidding. So I sort of had to bring it down a little bit. But when it was up to 145%, meaning we were doing zero business with China, China was collapsing. I don't know if you know that. You haven't reported it, if you do. And just to end this conversation in China, I have a very good relationship with President Xi. Always had, other than the COVID moment where I was very angry with him and essentially didn't want to talk to him, frankly, because, you know, it did come out of Wuhan, in all fairness, which I was saying from the day one. I was saying I knew exactly where it came from. But that did interfere with the relationship. But no, I've had a great relationship with President Xi. We respect him a lot. They respect us a lot. They didn't respect Biden. They thought he was a numbskull. They couldn't believe he was the president of the United States, and neither can anyone else that happened.